Since its founding 150 years ago, Lollypop Farm has significantly changed and evolved, much like the world around us. Today, changes in our society are driving our transformation of the role of animal welfare, and we need you by our side so that we can ensure a safe future for pets in our community who are homeless, abused, and neglected. Over the last 10 years, our community has faced more cases of animal hoarding than ever before. We've seen an increase in violent acts against animals. Animals entering our shelter need a greater level of veterinary and behavioral intervention to aid in their journey to a new home. More and more, families are facing severe financial hardship and needing to give up their pets due to the loss of their income or home. Our task ahead is daunting, but with your support, we can prepare for a brighter future. The Lollypop Farm Kindness for All Kind campaign will transform the shelter from one that merely housed animals prior to adoption into a resource center focused on saving lives and keeping pets and families together. Education is the first line of defense in the prevention of cruelty. Often, when animal abuse is present, so are other forms of violence. To create a kinder community, we must expand our educational programs, which are hindered by our current space constraints of the shelter. In our new Learning Center, we'll give a voice to the voiceless, empower individuals with the knowledge to properly care for animals, and promote empathy, all while fostering a safer, more compassionate community. As we look to the future, we cannot neglect the critical care needed today. Cases involving over 100 animals at a time have become regular occurrences. Dogs, cats, and farmyard animals are facing longer stays at the shelter. Likewise, Lollypop Farm's Pet Pantry is now distributing thousands of pounds of food and supplies each year. Our team is limited in the space needed to house critical supplies and care for the animals in need of our help. These supplies currently line our hallways, offices, and every corner of the building, impacting our staff's efficiency and effectiveness. The Lollypop Farm Support Center will play a critical role in housing food and other resources that are used to feed, heal, and save not only the animals in the shelter, but also those in our community who need our help. The Support Center will also lay the groundwork for making improvements to animal housing in later phases of this campaign. With a redesigned interior, we can focus on improving the environment of care for the animals here at the shelter. Kennels and animal habitats, once intended to be brief stops on a journey, must be improved to accommodate the increasing number of animals who are staying longer while they heal. Among those animals facing challenges, we must not forget our farmyard friends. As one of the few shelters in the state with the ability to house horses and other farm animals, Lollypop Farm's capacity for care is limited by inadequate pasture space and quarantine facilities. Your support for the Kindness for All Kind campaign will provide dedicated space on a new East campus for large animal veterinary care, quarantine for sick and injured animals, and training and rehabilitation for animals not yet ready to interact with friendly humans. This safe space will help provide a more nurturing environment where animals do not just live, but thrive before finding new places to call home. We are now at a time of progress and evolution, and we humbly ask you to join us on this journey. With you by our side, we can elevate the care and compassion experienced by every animal who finds their way to us. The impact we make today will send ripples into the future of a kinder community for generations to come. Together, we will meet growing demands to nurture homeless animals of all kinds. We will provide resources for community members, upgrade facilities to provide the very best life-saving care, and expand programming that will foster kindness, caring, compassion, and respect for generations to come. Together, we will create kindness for all kind. For more information, visit lollipop.org/kindness for all kind.